Picture this. You lose an Olympic gold medal in front of the whole damn world. Everyone knows you got robbed. And then 35 years later, the dude they gave it to just straight up shows up at your house like, "Hey man, this was always yours." This is Roy Jones Jr.'s story, the stolen champ. So, it's 1988, Seoul Olympics. Roy tears through the tournament, smashing guys like it's nothing. Then he gets to the final against Park Si-hoon. Hometown fighter, solid but nowhere near Roy's level. And the fight? It's a massacre. Roy lands 86 punches. Park lands 32. That's not close. That's not a fight. That's like you dunking on a middle schooler for 3 rounds straight. The crowd knows it, the commentators know it, Park himself knows it. His face says, "This ain't my night." And then the judges, out of nowhere, say, 3-2 decision for Park. Robbery. That's not even close. That's not a boxing match. That's like you playing your little cousin in Madden and winning 70-3. And then the refs are like, "Yeah, give the trophy to the toddler." Whole arena goes silent. Commentators are like, "What the hell just happened?" Even Park Si-hoon, the guy who got the W, looks like someone just gifted him a PlayStation he didn't order. And here's the thing. Everybody knew it was sus. Judges later got suspended. The scandal was so bad it literally changed Olympic boxing rules. But none of that gave Roy back his medal. Dude walked away with silver. Silver! When the whole planet saw gold. And no matter how legendary his pro career was, world titles in 4 divisions, highlight reel knockouts, even a fight with Mike Tyson decades later, people always circled back to the robbery. Roy Jones Jr., greatest fighter of his era, forever carrying that Olympic asterisk. Fast forward 35 years. Roy's chilling at his ranch in Pensacola. He thinks he's just filming some documentary thing about his career, probably bracing himself to talk about that fight for the 900th time. And then, plot twist, Park Si-hoon himself walks in. Not on Zoom, not a statement through the press, in person. The same guy who got handed that tainted gold, only now he's older, quieter, with his son there to translate. And Park just says it straight. "I had the gold medal, but I wanted to give it back to you. It belongs to you." Then hands it over. The actual medal. 35 years later. Roy's reaction? Priceless. This is a man who went toe-to-toe with killers in the ring, never blinked at punches flying at his face, and here he is covering his eyes like he can't even process what just happened. Says, "Wow, that is crazy." Like the weight of 3 decades just slid off his shoulders. Now, of course, the IOC is still in clown world. Officially, Park is still the gold medalist. Because rules. Because statute of limitations. They basically shrugged and said, "Neat moment, but paperwork's paperwork." Which is hilarious because even the guy with the medal is saying, "This was never mine." And that's what makes this story so wild. Park didn't have to do this. He could have kept that medal in a drawer forever, lived out his life, let history stay messy. Instead, he carries this guilt for decades and finally decides to face it head on. Not in public, not on a big Olympic stage, but in Roy's boxing gym, like 2 men handling unfinished business. So now, Roy has it, the medal he should have had in 1988. Official records won't budge, but nobody cares. Everyone who saw that fight knows who the real champ was. That's the end of this story, but there are so many more to tell. Subscribe to hear the next one, and leave a comment to let me know what you thought.